Hi, this is Press of Atlantic City sports editor Mark Melhorn, and I'm here with our high school football writer Mike McGarry to preview the Ocean City Red Raiders football team. The Red Raiders coming off a 2-8 season under their first year for their head coach Kevin Smith. He's back for another season. Change a little bit for the Red Raiders as they move to this the new realigned Cape Atlantic League National Conference. Well, it's a mouthful. So, Mike, some changes for the Red Raiders this year, and I think they're going to have to lean on some experience on the line.
Yeah, they're playing they're playing a different schedule this year. Instead of the American Conference teams that they played last year when they faced Mainland and Holy Spirit, now they'll be playing Middle Township, who they played last year, but they'll pick up Buna, Bridgeton, the schools, Lower Cape May schools in the Cape Atlantic League National Conference. And like you said, their strength of the team this year is going to be the offensive and defensive lines. They returned 4 starters on that offensive line. They've got 3-year senior starters in Josh Johnson and Clint Pearson. So look for Ocean City this year to look to control the football on the ground, use that big experienced offensive line and control the ball on the ground, try to shorten games and dominate time of possession.
Right, and we were talking earlier about how they have a new offensive coordinator, Leo Hamlet, who came from Holy Spirit. And you mentioned controlling the ball and running the ball, certainly trademarks of Holy Spirit teams the last couple of years.
Right, Leo Hamlet, who offensive coordinator at Spirit last year when they won the state title. There were times Holy Spirit threw the ball 3, 4, 5 times a game. They gave it to the fantastic running backs they had over there. Ocean City obviously doesn't have quite that talent, but they're going to invoke the same philosophy this season.
All right, and then they have a change at quarterback. Last year, Chris Gabor was the quarterback, but they're moving him to safety and wide receiver this year. But I don't think you shouldn't really look at that necessarily as a demotion, right?
No, it's not a demotion at all. By moving him to, he was more of an athlete playing quarterback last year as a sophomore. He did have some success. Now he'll be able to get out there wide receiver. He'll be able to return punts. He'll be able to play defense more, and he's really a standout defensive player, the leader of the secondary back there. So by shifting him out to wide receiver and allowing him to play more defense, when a lot of times you're the quarterback, you want that guy on the sidelines for some adjustments and stuff. You don't get that many reps on the defensive end of things because you got to get so many reps at quarterback. He can really be a standout defensive player. So, by not having him play quarterback frees him up to maybe contribute in more areas. Not only will he be contributing on offense, but he'll be on the defensive side of the ball and special teams returning punts.